Everybody is mad at this Twitch streamer. So if you didn't know, this is Extra Emily, and she's now in some controversy for the biggest sin on the internet, which is DMCA copyright claiming people and basically trying to silence criticism and trying to prevent people from seeing a certain clip about her that's being posted around about her and her dad, which we will ironically be seeing. Now, you might remember Extra Emily from a couple other situations. She was recently caught recklessly driving on Twitch multiple times, literally just ignoring the red traffic lights on the road because obviously she's distracted with her phone and looking at Twitch chat.
What's this? Okay, keep going. Okay, I'm stopping. Okay, we're good. Okay, no problem. That happens all the time. The stoplights here are really long.
Hi,
so
Emily.
usually I just go past.
Sorry guys, sorry I ran over your grandpa. I'm actually just such a Scorpio right now. Anyways, in the following days, she basically just makes a joke out of the whole thing. But the thing is, reckless driving is a very serious thing that kills a lot of people. And she just got like a 1-day ban for it. Sorry, 1 day and 3 minutes, right? And then Twitch was just promoting her this entire time as well during the ban as well. So, you know, classic Twitch simping as usual, but you can't expect much from a platform that loves terrorist supporters. She's also gone viral before for mishandling a firearm and just basically pointing it at people, which is ridiculously irresponsible to do regardless of if the gun is loaded or not. There's also this very disgusting list that she made of all the people that she slept with, and then she lists them down and arranges them according to their PP size, compares them to each other, and then she just shows her streamer friends their names and basically just humiliates them.
I have a note in my Apple folder. It has the list of every person that I've had sex with, and I rank the sex, and
Girl, let me see.
I rank the dick. Is that weird?
That's awesome.
You have been out there.
Wait, really?
I had a hoe phase.
Good for you.
She doesn't, it's like so detailed. There's like ranking for dick size and then ranking for how good it was as well.
People have no shame, I swear to God. That is so disgusting. Just like no morals, no respect for anyone. Just absolute freaks, man. Complete like narcissistic sociopaths here. But anyways, that brings us to today where Extra Emily is DMCAing people and trying to take down their clips. I guess Mercury was in retrograde or something and Starbucks ran out of coffee, so she felt a little spicy, right? So the story starts with this tweet here. Shout out to Extra Emily for filing a DMCA claim, and he's attached 2 images. This is the tweet that got taken down. Extra Emily's dad asked the question, "Did you pay your college tuition back to us yet? Don't bring that up, I'm gonna get canceled." And then the second image, your account has been locked because of DMCA. Okay, so quick context before we look at this clip. Basically, in the past, Extra Emily was in controversy because her parents paid $170,000 for her college tuition and almost went broke trying to support her education and put her through college. And they basically wanted her to pay them back because she didn't actually end up using the degree, and she just became a streamer and she's pretty well off now, right? But she said on stream that she doesn't want to pay them back despite being very rich and having more than enough money, and she just said it in like the most entitled way ever.
The only reason they want me to pay it back is because I'm a streamer.
Yeah, you should pay it back.
Because I didn't use my degree. So they're like, okay.
How much is it?
170K.
You should pay it back.
I don't want to.
Oh,
I mean, I did pay them 10K, and then I was like, I'm over this. I don't want to pay.
Do you think it's a waste that I went to college?
That is a really good question.
Mm-hmm.
I spent a lot of money on that. And then you become a streamer.
But I'm paying you back for college.
Yes, that's right. That's unnecessary.
That's necessary?
Yeah, we're almost broke. Because you went to the college. Go to the expensive one, yeah.
Do you think that would be your best gift towards your dad or your parents? To pay back your tuition?
I'm never going to pay it back, though.
Wait, actually?
No, I don't want to.
But you could.
Yeah, but I'm not going
Wait,
to.
do you have student loans?
Yeah, student loans to my parents.
And you're making them pay it off?
No, like, my parents paid, and then they're like, pay us back for college, and I just, like, don't want to.
Yeah, just a lovely daughter right there. I don't want to, guys. Now, apparently they had some sort of a deal, right? Apparently she had a deal with her parents that she would pay back a certain amount every year until it's completely paid off. And that's why she paid the 10K and then said, I'm over it, right? So basically this made a lot of people mad. People were calling her ungrateful, a spoiled brat, entitled, stuff like that. And, you know, some people were on her side as well, saying that the parents should not expect to be paid back and they should just want to help their daughter unconditionally. She didn't wish to be born into this world type of argument. Or maybe they pushed her too hard or didn't treat her right and that's why they don't deserve the money back. But in my opinion, if you are a regular person earning a regular salary, I don't think you should be expected to pay your parents back, right? Especially in this economy, you probably aren't rich and you can't afford to actually pay that back and the money would be better off with you, right? And you probably use your degree to get a job, right? But if you're a mega successful millionaire streamer like Extra Emily here with way more money than you actually need and your parents are, you know, politely asking for the money back here and it doesn't really affect your life at all, I don't really see why not. Like, why can't you just share the success unless you have some sort of a hidden horrible relationship, they abuse you, you hate them, but it doesn't seem like it. It seems like they have a pretty good relationship here. And I feel like a lot of people sort of dream of retiring their parents, right? That's like one of the primary motivations for a lot of people to get rich so that they can pay back their parents for all the love and support throughout the years and just raising you. And if you're able to, why not? But anyways, after that whole situation, after the backlash and her own chat was basically turning on her, she got guilt tripped by the internet into paying her parents back. She tweeted about it and she did not actually pay the full amount yet. She just paid like a portion of it, which is interesting because I still feel like she's a millionaire who can like just quickly like pay this amount of money and get it over with. Like she probably makes that in a month with a couple of brand deals and shit like that. But okay, now you know the context. Let's move on to the clip that she's desperately trying to hide here. So she's on the phone with her dad here.
Could you let me know, did you pay the tuition, your college tuition back to us yet?
Yes!
This year?
Yes!
I never heard mom say
Dad,
that.
don't bring that up! I'm gonna get canceled!
Yeah, cancel what?
Canceled on the internet! I'm hanging up. Bye.
Okay. So your chat heard this, okay? They can check it. You know.
Bye, Dad.
Okay, so why you avoid this topic? And you?
Cause I got so much hate for it. You don't even know.
Oh, for this one?
Yes. Yes.
Ooh, that doesn't sound good. We want you to pay us back happily.
Yes.
Not get any burden or something.
I'm hanging up. My dad is gonna go crazy. I'm gonna get another clip. I'm gonna get canceled again.
Okay, so in my opinion, there's like two options here. Number one is that her dad is joking with her, and this is all playful. This is like a stream entertainment thing, or her dad is like trolling her. That's kind of the same thing people said last time. Oh, the parents don't actually want any money back, and they're just sort of trolling her, even though apparently they had a whole contract, and she did make that tweet saying that, oh, you guys convinced me, now I'm paying them back or whatever. I was being selfish, all of that. And then the option two is that this is actually serious and her dad is asking for the money back and is just confused because, I don't know, maybe he didn't get all of it. Now I was gonna say this is number one, right? This is just a joke. But then if it is a joke, why is she going around copywriting people, DMCA claiming people, desperately trying to stop people from looking at this clip and shutting down these like Twitter accounts as well? I feel like that screams guilty to me. That basically shows people that you have something to hide here and you don't want this clip circulating around, which kind of implies that you still haven't paid your parents back. Like, why go through the trouble of DMCAing this guy? Why can't you just pay your parents back? This is so ridiculous to me. Or suppose you don't want to pay your parents back. You think the internet is stupid, they shouldn't get involved in your family life. Okay, don't pay them back. But then don't go copywriting people who are just talking about you. You know, that's obviously going to have the Streisand effect, right? Now, apparently, we have confirmation it was actually Extra Emily who did this DMCA. Confirmed she sent the request. This is why you should never respect streamers. streamers. These clips are taken out of context. So this is the image he attached. Where is this infringement? Twitter. The original work is from my own Twitch livestream, Extra Emily. I captured the work using my own setup. Link. These clips are taken out of context. I own my live stream content. The account did nothing to make it his own. He just ripped the video off of my live stream without changing it and is infringing on my work. What a bitch. She could just ask you to delete. Out of context. Is that not what community notes are for? I don't think it was actually out of context. Is she stupid? Because this will just cause more people to have more eyes on it. Yeah, I wouldn't make this video if she didn't do that, so yikes. Okay, first off, this is Twitter, not YouTube, so the rules are a little bit different here. Now on YouTube, if you just go ahead and post somebody else's clips, you can do that, but you might be copyrighted for it, and somebody might take all your revenue if you don't apply any edits or changes, right? Now on Twitter, I'm not entirely certain how it works because Twitter is a place for clips. Like that is usually the entire purpose of the website. You know, people tweet, but a lot of the website is about clips, right? And that's like the main way people actually use it. From what I understand, you are actually allowed to post clips of people as long as it falls under some sort of criticism, right? And apparently the caption sometimes makes it criticism or you're showcasing parts of a live stream. I don't really think it's out of context or anything, but regardless of if it's okay to do this or not, what a dumb move by Extra Emily. Like, this is the worst thing you could have done in this situation. Let me bust out the calculator, my advanced calculus maths degree, and show you what's going on here. Usually, the account Yeet gets about 1K likes, right, for like a Hassan tweet, and they usually get like less than 1K for any other streamer, right? So like 100 to 300 likes on a tweet. Meanwhile, this tweet had 10K likes, all right? Because of the Streisand effect, because you tried to take it down and now it spawned this video and 100 other videos and a bunch of Twitter drama. And yeah, she just kind of screwed herself here. And she basically just showed that she can't take any criticism at all. Now, Dan Saltman responded saying, initiate a counterclaim. I will pay 100% of all legal costs. Clipping for criticism is fair use. Lifting an entire stream is not. I respect you for that. I'm so sick of internet Karens wielding DMCA takedowns like intimidation tactics when they get called out for their bad behavior. There was actually another famous person who did this. Hey, Extra Emily, I heard you like DMCA and criticism. Unfortunately, copyright law does not work that way. And then he posts a clip and he puts like a rotating smiley and he puts a little bit of an edit here and there. And yeah, just post the same clip. Then the Yeet account responded, yo, Extra Emily, release the claim or I will counterclaim with Dan's help and seek restitution and attorney's fees. He won't settle either, lol. Last chance before this spirals out of control for you. Jesus Christ. I don't understand why she did this. You're literally a millionaire. Either pay back your family, or if you're so bothered by this, don't pay them back and just don't respond to any of this. Like, you just take the criticism from the internet and move on with your life. I feel like this is the #1 thing that people hate on the internet, like getting silenced and people like copy striking and shit like that. That's like the worst drama you could ever get into. Now, it turns out another streamer, NMP, responded, and he's basically the guy who Hassan was showing those terrorist propaganda videos, and he's like, this isn't a music video, Hassan. Anyways, he's like a giant simp for Extra Emily, it seems, but he basically says, low-key, he's self-reported, he's broke, needs another man to pay his legal fees. Oh yeah, I hope he goes to court, ha ha ha, I'm gonna go watch. Restitution? Over what? The 50 cents that the tweet didn't make? Yeet gonna dox himself by going to court now? Over a tweet? Yeet responds, feel like this guy would get arrested for a warrant if he tried going near a courtroom, but I'll see you there, bud. Now, the funny thing here is NMP is involved in a divorce case right now, a very public divorce with his partner, Malena, his ex-partner, and she's trying to take like 50% of his stuff. I feel like he has other stuff to worry about here, but instead he's talking about his queen, Extra Emily. Now, Emily also had a response to this type of stuff in the past where she would just start crying about it.
And I was like, okay, what else would I do with my time if I wasn't a streamer? I talked to my mom and she's like, Emily, go get an MBA and you can just go back to work. And I'm like, that sounds horrible. So I'm like, I still do, like, every time I thought about something else, it always just came back to me streaming. And I was like, I just have to kind of weather this part of the bad part of the internet. I was really thinking about it though. I was like, is this a sign to stop and pursue something else in my life? Like, it just been happening too frequently recently. It's so strange.
If it isn't the consequences of my own actions, who could have seen this coming? How about if you don't want all this backlash, how about you stop like platforming your family drama on the internet, stop getting into these situations, stop streaming yourself reckless driving, shit like that. You are not the victim. You deserve backlash for all these things, for just being an unlikable person. Anyways, that's pretty much it. Click this video or Extra Emily is your next taxi driver. 3, 2, 1. Okay, you're cooked, buddy. I'm sorry, I gave you time to click the video. Okay, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.